All righty, welcome everybody. This is Kevin Weldon. I'm excited to see you guys with me here on a Tuesday night. This is our Tuesday night Discover Super Draft Pro overview Zoom, and we're going to take a look at Super Draft. We're going to talk about the business opportunity here, but most importantly, we're going to talk about the fun of sports and what all you can do with Super Draft. Now, when you become involved with Super Draft, there's two different ways you can get involved. First of all, you can just come play as a player, as a person that loves sports and just wants to get in and do some daily fantasy, do some sports book wagering. We're going to show you how to do that. And then there's also the opportunity for those of you who are looking for a way to, maybe have a side hustle, create some extra income, to become a coach or a promoter with Super Draft, where you can go and build a street team of other people that love sports, turn this into a home-based business. It costs you $40 a year to be a coach, and you can create passive residual income doing something that you really, really enjoy, not out having to, peddle products. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but my days of going out and trying to sell, weight loss and skincare and CBD oil and crypto education, all that stuff, those days for me are over. But what I do love is I do love sports, and I do love the product that we offer from Super Draft Pro, which is fun. It's daily fantasy sports, it's casino style games, and it's sports betting, prop bets. We're going to take a look at that, but this is a lot of fun. And as a coach, what we do, guys, is we simply promote for Super Draft. We invite people to come take a look at the apps, play some games, have fun. And if they enjoy it, get a subscription. We're going to talk about the different subscriptions that we offer. And then when you sell subscriptions as a coach, you're going to earn a commission. As you bring in other coaches who want to earn by selling subscriptions and inviting people to come play, you're going to build a street team of coaches where you can also earn an override or bonus over your whole team. And there's truly an unlimited earning potential here with Super Draft. We're a ground floor company, but we are backed by Caesars Entertainment. We're partially owned by Caesars. We're the official daily fantasy partner of Caesars Entertainment. And we've got some celebrities getting involved, former ML baseball players. We've got former NFL football players, Olympians that are getting involved. We've got social media influencers that are getting involved. And guys, what we're doing, like I said, is we're building a network of people that love sports. And when you can build a network of people that love sports and you can provide them with an opportunity to have fun, to win, to have some competition, to create games and leagues, and then turn that into a business, this is setting up to be a win-win for a lot of people. So what we're going to do first, guys, we're going to go over and take a look at the Super Draft Daily Fantasy Sports app. Now, when you become involved in Super Draft, you're going to start out as a player, which we all do, where you're going to create your own Super Draft account where you can go and log in with your email address and your password. There's two different apps that we're going to look at. We're going to look at the Daily Fantasy app, and we're going to look at the free sports book. So what we're going to do first, guys, is we're going to go over to the Super Draft Daily Fantasy app, and I'm going to do my screen share right now. I'm on the iPhone. We're available on iPhone and Android. We're available in the United States and Canada. So if you're outside of the US and outside of Canada, we're not available for you just yet, but that is coming in the very near future. All right, let's do a screen share real quick, guys, with the Daily Fantasy app. Now, let me just show you what you're looking for. So this is my home screen on my phone. You can see the Super Draft Daily Fantasy app right here. This is the black badge with the blue and black and white logo. Then we've got the Super Draft Free Sports Book. All right, that's a separate app that you're going to download again from the App Store if you're on iOS device, or if you're on an Android, you're going to go to the Google Play Store. You're going to download the Free Sports Book. It's black with the gold badge. All right, so you're going to download both apps. Now, once you download both apps and you log in, you're going to log in with the same email and password for both. But once you get logged into both, you can actually access the Daily Fantasy app through the free sports book. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on the free sports book on my phone right now, and we're going to go ahead and open up the free sports book. And as you can see my profile picture here. I am an elite subscriber. I've purchased the elite package, which is $100 a month. We have a premium package, which is $50 a month. We have a basic package, which is $19.95 a month. And we even have a free and fun pass for those that may be brand new to sports betting or fantasy sports. They're not quite ready yet to spend any money, but they would like to see how this works and get a free subscription so they can sample it. It's like our free sample. And you can get in with that free subscription. You can play in contests. Doesn't cost you anything. And if you get to the point where you decide that you want more, then you can always upgrade, and it's very easy to upgrade. to one of the subscription packages whenever you're ready. And you can also upgrade to become a coach should you ever decide to treat this as a business, so to speak. But right now, like I said, guys, we're in the free sports book. We're going to take a look at a couple of things here. We're not going to go into a whole lot of detail with this right now because I want to take you over to the fantasy app first, because that's really our main deal. Our main bread and butter is going to be the daily fantasy app, but you can access it through the free sportsbook app. But you need to download both of these because there's things that you can do with both apps to create your coin balance. The coin balance, if you look up at the very top up here, my coin balance currently is 735,000 super coins. This is probably around $325, $330 if I wanted to cash these in and get Visa or MasterCard gift cards. We'll talk more about that in just a minute, but I'm basically looking at my profile here. We've got SuperDraft Pro weekly tournament that you can get into. This doesn't cost you anything extra. You're not entering using any of your coins. This is something that you can get into every day, and you get coins gifted to you from SuperDraft to get into the weekly tournament. So that's an option for you. That's another way for you to win more coins to build up your coin balance. We've got the player props. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. We've got contests and pools. These are ways that you can earn more coins. The free sports book, this is where you can actually bet your coins on games. So if you think the Astros are going to beat whoever it is they're playing, you can go in and wager on your favorite teams. And if they win, of course, you can win more coins that way. But if you'll notice this blue box right here, this is the fantasy sports. Once I tap this, this will take me to the daily fantasy app. So you're going to want to download both, because once you get both of them downloaded, you can access it through the sports book. But the sports book is really going to be the only one you'll need moving forward, because it will actually take you over to the daily fantasy app anytime you want to go over there. So right now, let's go ahead and click on the fantasy sports app. This is the home screen for the SuperDraft Daily Fantasy app. When you download these apps, if you just downloaded the Daily Fantasy app, this is what it would look like when you first click and log into your home screen. Now, if you have a subscription, you're going to see your subscription featured contest up at the very top. Now, because the contest for tonight has already started, you can't enter it once the contest starts for the day. They don't have the games posted yet for tomorrow, but later on tonight or early in the morning, your subscription contest will be featured right here on your home screen, where you can enter your lineups for your daily fantasy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the bottom of my app where it says My Contests. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And I'm going to click on live, because we've got live contests going right now. We've got NBA playoff basketball going right now. So again, with the Elite subscription, I have a lineup entered into the Elite. You can see right here that I'm currently in 99th out of 114th place. Not too good. I'm winning 1,200 coins. In the premium category, because I'm an Elite, I also get to enter into the premium category and into the basic category. If I just had the premium subscription, paying $50 a month, I'm only going to get the entry into the premium and an entry into the basic. If I just had the basic category, which is $19.95 a month, every single day, I'm just going to get to enter into the basic category contest. And if you'll notice, the payout in super coins varies depending on which subscription you have. So if you're just a basic pass holder, $19.95 a month, you get an entry every single day into the 100,000 coin super coin basic contest. And like I said, if you have premium, you get another entry here. There's another 250,000 coins up for grabs in this category. And then if you have the Elite, now you get another entry, and there's 500,000 coins up for grabs. So with the Elite subscription, you're actually playing for your share of 500, 750, 850,000 super coins that's paid out every day to winners. But again, if you just have the basic, you only get an entry here. If you've got premium, you enter both. If you have Elite, you get all three. That's why most of us who are coaches are on the Elite subscription. That's where the best value's at, more opportunities to win more coins and to build up a bigger coin balance. So let's go ahead and tap on the Elite game, the Elite contest right now. And I'll show you guys the leaderboard. So Hannah HJ is currently in first place, winning 100,000 super coins. That's what first place pays. Infantry Vito is currently in second place, winning 50,000. Then Bagger Nation, then Tom Benez, on down. You'll see the leaderboard here. If you want to know what the payouts are, you simply come up here to where it says details. If you click on details, it will tell you that first place is paying 100,000, second 50, third 40, all the way down from 61st through 105th place. You're still going to win 1,200 super coins. So if you were to do this every single day and just come in 61st through 105th, 1,200 super coins times 30 days a month, that's 36,000 super coins that will be added to your balance if you get in and put your lineups in every day. And remember, that's just what you win in the elite category. But since you're an elite subscriber, you also get to enter a lineup in the premium, which there's chances to win more coins there. So it's not this or that, it's this and this and this, depending on which subscription level you come in with. So if we go to lineup, I can actually see the players that I've chosen. I have Luka Doncic as my champion. He's going to earn 50% bonus points. He's not doing so hot right now. He's only earning me 9.75. Dinwiddie is probably coming off the bench. He hasn't done anything yet, so he's scored me no points yet. Steph Curry has earned me 13.2 fantasy points. Klay Thompson hasn't scored anything yet. Then we've got Jalen Brunson, who scored me a few points, and then Wiggins has scored me a few points as well. But if I want to go back and click on standings and I want to come up and tap on Hannah, I can see my lineup next to her lineup, or his. I'm not sure, who this is. So if I got it wrong, please forgive me. Okay, so they've got Finley Smith in the championship spot, put up some pretty decent numbers. He's already scored 24.75 fantasy. Doncic at 813, Curry at 1320, Draymond Green at 1279. And let's scroll on down. Looney is 14.14 fantasy points, and Wiggins is down here at 4.71. So I can actually compare my lineup with the person that's in first place, see who they pick. Now, I can't go back and change once the game starts, but I can at least see who they got. I'm like, crap, I should have put, Finley Smith as my champion. But guys, we're just in the first quarter. There's just 6 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first quarter, so that we're not even halfway through first quarter yet. A lot of things can change. I have seen people, and myself included, go from being in first place to dropping all the way down to like 86th place within a matter of just a few plays. So this is a roller coaster ride. It's a lot of fun watching the game, hoping that your players do well and watching you move up and down that leaderboard. Now, once this game is completed, once the game is over, the final scores will be posted, and then you will be able to see where you fell on the leaderboard. Now, once the game is over, generally within 30 minutes or so, the coins that you have won in the game will be added to your coin balance. And again, we'll show you more about what you can do with your coin balance in just a few minutes. So going back to the home screen here, let's go down. Now, like I said, currently I'm winning 1,200 coins in this category, but I'm also winning 800 coins in this category. So combined, I'm currently winning 2,000. But like I said, this can change in a matter of a few plays. It's fluctuating up and down throughout the game. So at the end of the game, we come back and we look and see where we fell. But if we go ahead and tap on, now I probably use the exact same lineup. You don't have to. If you want to enter a different combination of players in each category, you can do that. Most people, if they enter a lineup in the elite category, they're probably entering the same exact lineup in the premium and the basic, but not necessarily. Sometimes in Major League Baseball, especially, I like to put different lineups in, because sometimes if you've got a great lineup, you can win in all three categories. But if you have a bad lineup, you can lose in all three categories. So I kind of like to spread it out. I like to put a different combination of players in the elite as I do in the premium, as I do in the basic, because I'm hoping that at least one of those lineups is going to score very well and score me a lot of coins in those contests. Other people have a different strategy. They like to put the same lineup in there. That way, if they come in first place in the elite, they're probably coming in first place in the premium and first place in the basic, but not always. But you're going to be way up there if you do well in the elite. But if you do poorly in the elite, more than likely you're going to be doing worse in the premium and in the basic category. So again, there's a little bit of strategy. It's all personal preference, whatever it is that you like to do. But like I said, me personally, most of the time, I'll enter the same exact lineup in each category, with the exception of Major League Baseball in there, because I know so much about so many of the players. I like to put in a different combination, because one night, Jose Altuve may go off and hit a home run, a double, and have 4 RBIs. The next night I might go 0 for 4. So you just never know. So again, I've got a few set players that I like that do very, very well. And then I'll put a different combination in, because like I said, if I could come in, first, second, third, or fourth in at least one of those categories, even if it's the basic, we're still talking about adding a lot of coins to my balance each day. Another thing to look at here, we did click on lineup. We clicked on details. if you want to click on rules over here, rules will tell you how these players score their fantasy points. If you're new to fantasy, you're definitely going to want to click on the rules to find out how the players are actually scoring points. So in NBA basketball, it will show you here, if they score a point, it's going to score you a point. So if they get 2 points, they get one basket and it's a 2-point basket, you're going to get 2 fantasy points for that. If they make a 3-pointer, you're going to get a half a point bonus for that. So you're going to score 3 points for the points, and you're going to get a half a point because it was a 3-pointer. So that's going to award you 3.5 points. If you get a rebound, it's 1.25 times how many rebounds you get. If you get 10 rebounds in a game, that would be worth 12.5 points because it'd be 1.25 times 10. So every rebound you get, it's 1.25. Every assist that a player gets is worth 1.5 points. So if a player has 10 assists, that would score or translate to 15 fantasy points for that player for the game. If you get a block, now again, this is where you have some strategy, because you've got some players that are great shooters that score a lot of points. You got other people that don't score very many points, but they get a lot of rebounds, a lot of blocks, and maybe a couple of steals. Well, blocks are worth 3 points apiece. Steals are worth 3 points apiece. And rebounds, like I said, are worth 1.25. So if you get a big man that gets a lot of rebounds, maybe gets a few blocks, he could actually put up as many, if not more, points than some of your top level shooters out there. So again, there is some strategy, and you do need to know a little bit about these sports to have a better chance of scoring more and winning more coins in these contests. But the more you play, the more you understand, the better you're going to do. Turnovers are going to cost you now. Okay. So that's something to keep in mind. If you have a player that turns the ball over, if somebody steals it from him, the guy that got the steal is going to get 3 points, but the guy that got the ball stolen from him is going to lose a point. Okay. So you got to keep that in mind as well. A double-double is when a player scores in double digits in either points, rebounds, or assists. So for example, if he scores 10 points and gets 10 rebounds, that would be a double-double. He's going to get an additional 1.5 points bonus. If he gets a triple-double, that means he gets double digits in rebounds, points, and assists, then he's going to get another 1.5 points bonus. And I've been in some games before where those double-doubles and triple-doubles were the difference between somebody coming in first place and somebody coming in 10th place. So again, there's a little bit of strategy. The more you know, the better you do at matching up, the better you're going to score in these daily fantasy contests. Okay. So this is daily fantasy sports. That was how basketball scored. If you get into a baseball game or you get into a PGA golf game, which we usually have on Thursdays for the tournaments, we have NASCAR races on Sunday. We have UFC fights on Saturday. We've got NHL hockey, Stanley Cup playoffs going right now. So again, depending on which sport we have, make sure you click on the rules and familiarize yourself with what a player needs to do to score you these fantasy points, because that's going to help you in the contest. Another thing to think about too, guys, let's go back to the home screen, and let's just say we want to get into a baseball game. I'm not going to enter this game. This is a cash entry game. For those of you that live in states that allow for paid entry, you can deposit money and play for cash. With SuperDraft Pro, with our subscriptions, we're playing with Supercoin. That's our currency. I'll show you how you can redeem those later. But if you live in states that allow for paid games, you can deposit money and you can enter into some of these other contests for a chance to win real money. So if we go look at this Major League Baseball moonshot, I'm going to tap on that, and it's going to open up the menu for me to select players for the moonshot game. If you're going to select 2 pitchers and 6 hitters. So select 2 pitchers. Make sure, if you're doing baseball, guys, when you select those pitchers, and I'm gonna go ahead and tap the pitcher button. Now we're talking about a game that's going to be played tomorrow at 6:10 p.m. There is a good chance that you're not going to know who the starting pitcher is. So for me to go in here and pick pitchers right now would not be a very good move unless I know who the expected pitcher is, and then I double check that before the game starts, because sometimes you can have a scratch, which means the pitcher is not going to be pitching that game. And if you've got him selected and he's not pitching, you got no chance to get any points. So be very careful, especially when it comes to baseball, well, any sport for that matter, that the players are actually playing in the game. Now, there'll be a designation if they're not going to be playing. Now, for the pitchers, it's not showing any designations. Let's go down to the hitters, and I'll show you what I mean. If we scroll down through here, You're going to see some of these that are in red, like low right here. It says 10-day IL. That means he's on the injured list. He's not going to be playing. If you were to add him into your lineup, you can be guaranteed that you're going to score 0 fantasy points on that player. So make sure that the players that you add into your roster are actually playing. The best way to do that is to go to an app called RotoWire. RotoWire will show you the confirmed lineups every day, and they're usually announced several hours before the game. They've got to be in at least, I think, 3 hours before game time. So RotoWire will always have confirmed lineups. In Super Draft, you'll start to see the place that they're batting. So if Stanton is your cleanup hitter, and it's confirmed, you're going to see a little green number 4 pop up underneath his name. That means he's batting 4th. If you see a green number, that means that player is playing and you can feel safe to add him to your lineup. But if they've got GTD, that means game time decision, like DJ LeMahieu, he says day to day right there. He may or may not. Again, you might want to wait to put your lineups in until you see a confirmed lineup. That will keep you from adding players that have no chance to score you any points. Okay, so just a little bit of advice there from somebody who's made just about every mistake you can make playing daily fantasy sports. And one other thing to note, guys, I had never played any kind of daily fantasy sports until Super Draft. And I have done very, very well, but I've been playing now for almost a year, and I absolutely love it. It's addictive. It's fun. You can create your own contest. You can invite your friends to come and play. You can make those contests private so nobody else can get into your games except you and your buddies. If you want to have a little side bet going on, which we often do, we'll PayPal each other back and forth. If we want to set up a free contest, say, for example, I've got a buddy that lives in Arizona and I've got a buddy that lives in Nevada and I've got my daughter lives in Connecticut. Those are states that don't allow you to create a contest that you have to pay to enter. But what we'll do is I'll create a free contest and I'll send them out an invite where they can join my game. And we just have an agreement that the winner, whoever wins, we're going to PayPal that person $5 or $10 or whatever the case may be. There's a lot of fun you can have here, guys. Outside of what we do within SuperDraft Pro, there's really an unlimited way for you to enjoy your subscription with SuperDraft. So getting back to the daily fantasy again, for those that live in states that allow for paid entry, there are other contests you can get into. I want you to take a look real quick at this where it says recommended for you. You see this NBA $3 10-player contest, and it says a $3 entry. But you see this blue ticket that says free right here. You see that? That means that I can enter this contest with a free ticket. Now, how do you get free tickets? Very interesting. Look right here, guys, where it says my name. Welcome, KBW number 13. You see where it says next reward, 11 hours, 33 minutes, and 53 seconds. I believe it's every 12, 18 hours or so, a little wheel is going to pop up here. And you can spin this wheel every day. And this wheel is going to land on different things from rewards points to free tickets to actual Super Draft cash. Now you get to spin this wheel every day. All right. Whatever it lands on, it's going to add to your account. Now let's go up here to my hamburger menu. I'm going to go down to where it says my tickets right here. I'm going to tap on my tickets, and it's going to show that I currently have one $3 ticket in my account. I can go and enter that contest using this $3 ticket if I want to. It also shows that I have 467 rewards points. These come from me spinning that wheel every day. If I click on the ticket store button right here, it's going to show me how many rewards points I need to purchase these tickets. Okay. So if once I get 1,100 rewards points, and guys, there's 5,000 rewards points available on that wheel that you spend. There's also $1, $3, $5 tickets available on that wheel. There's even $20 Super Draft cash available on that wheel. So make sure you spin your wheel every day to get the freebies that go along with your subscription. So again, if I wanted to save up for a $3 entry ticket, I would need 3,300 rewards points. And as those points accumulate to that point, right now, like I said, I've got 467. So I need about another 700 points if I want to get a $1 ticket. But I usually, once I get these tickets, I usually go and enter into contests. Now, again, unfortunately, for some of you that might be in states that do not allow paid entry, and I think there's about 14 or 15 states that do not allow paid entry, you will not be able to enter those free tickets if you live in one of those states. But if you travel outside the state boundary, if you go to another state, if you go on vacation and you've got 10, 12, 15 of these tickets saved up, they will stay in your account. And then once you're in a zone that allows for paid entry, as long as your mobile device is registered in an area in a state that allows it, it doesn't matter if your home state doesn't. So for example, if I lived in Arizona, which you can't do, and I traveled to Texas, I crossed the border over into Texas or New Mexico, you can enter into those contests because it's going to pick up on your location. If you don't have your location services turned on your SuperDraft, it will not let you play because they have to know where you're at. Because again, we're talking sports gaming, sports betting, and there's regulations out there. But SuperDraft is it's on top of that. Under the frequently asked questions, you can find out if your state's included in that area, and you'll be good to go. But like I said, anytime you travel outside of your state, and there's other ways that you can do it, we're not going to get into, but you can use those tickets. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to go back over to the SuperDraft free sportsbook. I'm going to tap that now. We're going to just show you a couple of things that you can do here with this. Now, when you get your subscription with SuperDraft Pro, if you're on free and fun, you're also going to get to spin the wheel here. There's a different wheel that you can spin here in the free sports book, and it's going to award you super coins. Okay. If you have the free and fun subscription, means you got it for free. You're not paying anything. Whatever that wheel lands on, you're going to get those points, or excuse me, you're going to get those super coins added to your balance. The super coin wheel spin on the sports book happens once every 24 hours. So every 24 hours, the free spin is going to pop up. As you can see, I've already spun. My next spin is not going to be for 14 hours and 59 minutes. So once it's ready for me, I'll be able to spin the wheel again, and whatever it lands on, because I'm an elite subscriber, I get a 5 times multiplier. So if that wheel were to land on 500 times 5 would be 2,500. I would get 2,500 coins instantly added to my super coin balance. If it lands on 1,000 coins, which is the biggest amount it can land on, that times 5 would give me 5,000 coins instantly added to my balance. If it only lands on 100 coins times 5, that would give me 500 coins instantly. The lowest denomination on that wheel is 50 coins. If you land on 50 coins and you have elite, now it's 250 coins instantly added to your balance. If you're on free and fun, there's no multiplier. If you're on the basic subscription, it'll be a 2x multiplier of whatever the wheel lands on. If you're a premium subscriber, it's a 3x multiplier of whatever that wheel lands on. And again, like I said, if you're elite, which is the best value here at SuperDraft, it's 5 times whatever that wheel lands on. That subscription is also going to help you in the SuperDraft Pro weekly tournament, which is right here. You're going to get a multiplier if you have elite on that one as well. And now we're going to scroll down and we're going to take a look at player props, because I've actually got a live player prop bet going right now. So I'm going to tap on player prop. I'm going to click on live. And as you can see, guys, I have Dorian Finley-Smith. I'm calling for him to score over 10.5 points tonight. If he scores over 10.5 points, I will get that one right. I'll get a check mark here. If Luka Doncic scores over 4 3-pointers, right now he's got 0, not looking too good. But if he scores more than 4, they've got to win this game. So I figured he's going to come out bombing. So I still think he's going to go over 4. If he does, I'll get a check mark here. Kyle Schwarber, I've got him over 1 base. Right now, he's got 1 base. That means he's got a single in the game. If he goes over that, I'll see another check mark here. I've got Yordan Alvarez. I'm picking him to go over 1.5 bases. That means he needs to at least get a double, a triple, or a home run, or 2 singles would give him more than 1.5 bases. I'd get a check mark here. Jose Altuve needs to go over 1 base. He currently has a single in the game, so that's a push as of right now. If at the end of the game I've got a push, it would just knock this wager down from a 20x to a 10x because I've got 5 different prop bets picked here. If all 5 of these hit, I'm going to earn 20 times my wager. And guys, I wagered 10,000 super coins on this parlay of players here. So like I said, if all 5 of these hit, if Finley Smith scores 11 points or more, if Doncic gets 5 3-pointers or more, if Schwarber gets 1 more base hit, if Yordan Alvarez gets a double or 2 singles, any combination that gets him more than 1.5 bases, and if Jose Altuve gets more than 1 base, I would win. I would turn that 10,000 coins into 200,000 coins, but they all 5 have to hit. Okay, they all 5 have to hit in order for me to win that. If one of these doesn't go over, It doesn't matter if there's pushes in there. If one of them doesn't make it, I will lose those 10,000 coins. Now, you don't have to wager 10,000 coins. You can wager 100 coins. You can wager 10 coins. You can wager 1,000 coins. It's whatever you want to do. But I've built my balance up pretty big. I'm a little bit of a gambler, risk taker, but again, this is super coins and not real money. So it's easier for me to throw out 10,000 coins than it would be to go in and bet 10 or 20 bucks on this. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's a lot of fun, but these are prop bets. As long as you have at least 2 different props, you can play the prop bets. Let me go back and show you what I mean. Let's tap on player props and in the lobby. If I want to go ahead and get in on the Boston Celtics Miami Heat game tomorrow, it's at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow night. I can actually go ahead and do a prop bet. As long as I pick 2 different props, and you've got to have at least one person from each team, then it'll open up your opportunity for the prop bet. So let's take Jason Tatum at over 28.5 points, and let's take Jimmy Butler at under 24.5. Now, once I've done that, you'll see the box opened up here. I can place a wager. If I go in here and I bet 1,000 coins on that outcome to happen, as long as both of those players do that, I'm going to get 3x or 3 times my wager. So 3 times 1,000 coins would win me 3,000 coins if both of those players hit. If you pick another player to add to your prop bet, now you're up to a 6x. Okay, 6 times your bet. So 1,000 coins, if all 3 of those hit, would now turn to 6,000. If you want to push it and go one more time, take Williams at over 8 points. Now you're up to 10 times your wager. So that 1,000 coins, provided all 4 of those guys hit, would earn me 10,000. And if I pick one more, let's take Tucker. Let's go with Max Strus down here at under 11.5. If all 5 of those were to hit, I'm going to earn 20 times my bet, 20 times my wager. But again, if any one of those misses and they don't do it, then I lose my 1,000 coins. Okay. So again, it's gambling, but it's gambling with super coins, which makes this legal in all 50 states and all the Canadian provinces. And it makes this a lot of fun. And it's not quite as scary as betting your own money, but these coins have value. Okay. So let's go back and take a look at that value. If you'll scroll down to the bottom in your Super Draft free sports book, you're going to see the Superstore. Purchase prizes with your super coins. And got a kayak here. Got gift cards. Let's go ahead and tap on that, and I'll show you the different categories. You've got gift cards. You've got Amazon. You've got Visa, MasterCard, Apple, Walmart, Starbucks. There's all types of gift cards that you can get here. You can redeem your super coins for these. If you like to have money, the Visa and MasterCard gift cards, pretty much just like money anywhere that Visa or MasterCard is taken. Those gift cards are going to be good. You can redeem your coins for those gift cards. If you want electronics, we've got Xboxes, we've got PlayStations, virtual reality headsets. If you want something from sports and outdoors. And guys, this is just where the store is at now. It's going to continue to expand as we build a bigger and bigger street team, as more and more users come over to the Super Draft Pro platform. More and more opportunities for cool stuff will be available in the Superstore. But right now, this is in your sporting and outdoors. You've got these items here. And if you're into sports memorabilia or collectibles, we've got some really cool stuff over here, from Stafford to Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Tom Brady autographed football, autographed mini helmet for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, Dallas Cowboys jersey. Just different things down here that you can save up your coin balance for and redeem. So there is value on these super coins. Do not underestimate the power of these super coins, guys. And as we continue to grow and move forward, we're going to be introducing NFTs into Super Draft. The future is very bright here. Again, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of competition if you love sports, but if you're serious about building a business from home, this is just a lot of fun, guys. And it's an easy sell. And when I say sell, I mean with the subscriptions, because just about everybody loves sports, and just about everybody could stand to put a few extra dollars in their pocket, especially doing something that's fun. So this is why I'm a Super Draft coach. I love sports. I love to network. I love to create a passive residual income. It's $40 a year to be a coach here. And the subscriptions start out at free, $19.95, $50, and $100. It's whatever you're comfortable with. As you get better at Super Draft, you're going to see the value in upgrading to a higher subscription, which is going to earn you bigger commissions when people that you invite get these bigger subscriptions. So there's fast start money that you can earn by selling subscriptions. There's team bonuses. But like I said, guys, there's truly an unlimited opportunity here for you to have fun, building a business with sports with a company like SuperDraft that's backed by Caesars Entertainment, the #1 casino group in the world, with a world-class app, actually 2 world-class apps. So our products are here. The leadership is here. Guys, we are on the ground floor. This is cutting edge. If you're looking for an opportunity, SuperDraft Pro just might be the thing that you've been looking for. One thing's for sure, guys, there's a lot of ways to go out and make money. But if you're going to go out and do something, a side hustle to create some extra income for yourself, wouldn't you rather do something that you really, really enjoy? If you treat this like a business, it will pay you like a business. Guys, I treat this like a business, and SuperDraft Pro is paying me and Natalie and our family like a business. The more serious you take this, the more you put into this, the more you can get out of it. But at the end of the day, even if you just want to come over here and have fun, we've got something for you. So somebody thought enough of you to share this video with you, to invite you to this Zoom webinar. Get back with them. Let them know, hey, I'm not sure yet if I want to be a coach, but this looks like a lot of fun. I would like to experience SuperDraft. Can you send me a referral link so I can create an account? I would like to at least get in and start playing and seeing how this works and seeing how you play and maybe win some of these coins, spin those wheels, experience SuperDraft for myself. And then once you know whether this is a good fit for you, then you can make the decision. Do you want to get a bigger subscription? Would you like to become a coach? Or would you just say, you know what, I think I'm just going to sit on the sidelines and let you guys go have all the fun? Hey, we're not here to pressure anybody, but we do want you to know what we've got our hands on, guys. This is SuperDraft Pro. This is the future of daily fantasy sports. It's ground floor. It's cutting edge. We've got great backing. It's a lot of fun, and the future's here. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, like I said, guys, just get back to the person that invited you, and they will get you a link, and you can create your own account, and you can come over here and have fun. Guys, I do these Zoom webinars every Tuesday night. They're different every week. I touch on different things each week. So if you want to come back next week and you've got some questions, all you got to do is hit the comment section, ask your questions. I'll be more than happy to address those. Invite some people that you know to come and take a look at this next Tuesday night. And in the meantime, guys, enjoy the playoffs. You got Stanley Cup going. You got Major League Baseball going. You got NBA playoffs going. You got golf, PGA, MMA, WNBA. And guys, coming up this fall, the big daddy of them all, NFL and college football, all right here in SuperDraft. This is the future of daily fantasy sports. I'm Kevin Weldon. I'm here every Tuesday night. I appreciate your time. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the game.